Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is August Rowe here with another video. We're going to go into the tech bag because we're going to be shooting all of October now that I'm back to mobile shooting. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First things first, my tried and true LG V60, the last Android, the last great Android. Headphone jack, quad DAC, removable storage, wireless charging. Well, not reverse wireless charging, but whatever. USB-C fast charging, and a 48, no, I think it's 60. I might be wrong on this one, but it's a very high pixel count, or a megapixel count for a camera. Anywho, sun pack, tripod, with another cell phone mount, and while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and start this as the B-roll. Thank you, LG. Headphones, 3.5 millimeter jack for this guy, and also, let me do this now. Give me a sec, I gotta switch hands. For this guy, the SC6L Rode lavalier microphones. Superb audio, wired. Now I know the Bluetooth one's out, but I'm using what I got. And again, we're trying to keep it light and clean as possible. And yes, Bluetooth would be a bit cleaner, but I like how the signal interpolation happens when you use wired. My preference. Fight amongst yourselves in the comments. Moving forward, of course, we have the Dji Osmo that I'm using now. Pretty good with the Double Take app. Color reproduction is pretty good for the app. Stabilization is quite well. Look at that. It beats being jostled around while I'm walking around with you. Yes, it's nice scenery, I know. And then we come back to the bag within the bag. I have my Specter bag. Shout out to BioWare Shop for that. My weatherproof bag, just in case things get a bit dicey. And when you're out shooting in, well, unclear conditions, because conditions are very clear today, sunshine, blue skies, all that, you need to be able to pack up stuff quickly. And that bag, the Specter bag, it's not very water resistant. I just realized I was off camera, or off center. Anyways, moving on to this little doohickey here. This is a pocket tripod. I'm gonna put a link to the description below. I had shot something for this, I really did. I didn't like how it turned out. I didn't have the lavaliers at the time. I mean, I had them, but they weren't on my person. It was at this very park, actually, that we were recording it, and it just didn't come out right. So here's a quick review, since this is a tech video / travel video. It's a tech travel channel. Anyways, with one hand, if you're good how to use your fingers, you can take this, size of a credit card, just maybe a wee bit thicker, just a wee bit thicker. You can flip it with one hand. If you ever play with Transformers, you'll be right at home. Flip it like that. You raise the sides as such, and then you can place any mobile device in there, like such. It even looks like a rifle scope, doesn't it? Yes. Anywho, it has removable grips for multiple phone sizes with cases and whatnot. This Dji Osmo, just segue in here since we're talking about tripods still. This, just to prove you can still do it with one hand, hold on. There you go. Link in the description for this. The Dji Osmo 6 so far. Be careful with the telescoping extension pole. They didn't tell you it gets very hot. It's not hot enough to cause some serious injury, I don't think, unless you're that weak, but it will get your attention. I'm saying this because, well, I could put the B-roll footage in of this thing collapsing while I was filming. It might even do it on this take, because this is like the 4th take now. First couple takes, the audio stopped recording because I pulled it out of my pocket. That's why I did that first. And then this thing decided to give up the ghost. And it's fully charged. I don't think there's a defect with it. I think it's a weight distribution issue. I could not find my moment weights. But more on that in a bit. Let's go on to the moment equipment. Anamorphic, blue flare. The gold was not out when I bought this. By the way, everything here is personally bought. I'm not sponsored, but if you are looking for sponsors, Moment, if you're watching this, I know I'm an affiliate, but if you want someone on the other side of, well, I don't know where you live, but the opposite of where you're at. Telephoto, 60 mil, really good with the iPhone 13 Pro Max. By the way, I'm using iPhone 13 Pro Max, 1 terabyte. Let's get back into this real quick since we're talking about specs of devices with this Osmo. The other day when I unboxed it, it was fun, no problems. Today, I think by just adding the few extra grams of the iPhone case from Moment, by the way, because it's a case you have to use the lenses that they sell, added enough weight to cause the gimbal to strain. Perhaps even it's what caused this telephoto pole, or telescoping pole to collapse. It hasn't done it yet. Good, but then again, this is the fourth take, I believe I said earlier. Yeah, this is 1, 2, yeah, fourth take. Moving on. You must, uh-oh, wait. I think it might go. Is it? Good thing we got the V60 camera in the background right there. It's going to catch if it does. Anyways, you must have these Usbc adapters. Oh. It did it. It's a good test. You get to see this happen as it happens. I'm not editing any of this out, but I do need to hurry up and get this done because I got other shit to do. Anyways, USB-C adapters for the iPad and the V60 if I ever need to pull footage off of it or anything else for that matter. Of course, obligatory Apple Pencil, and then there's a standard male-to-male USB-C cable to go into the female ends of the devices. Now, before we conclude this, I don't know why, but I found a solution to the why. You can't readily move things from Android to iOS without using a shared drive. I'm going to post a link to it down below. It's called Send Anywhere. They're not sponsoring me this. I'm just sharing the tool sets that I have. And you use that, you put it on both your devices. Like if you're like me, you use both operating systems because you just do. One doesn't do all, you need two. You can easily move your files back and forth, no problem. You don't even have to be connected to the internet, for Christ's sakes. You can just do it. It's literally AirDrop, a universal AirDrop. That's exactly what it is. But I'm saying all that to say, they're supposed to be putting a USB-C into the next iPhone to replace Lightning. After that whole debacle in Europe, Apple going to court and all that, it's like, all right. I still don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. So there's your workaround. A bit anticlimactic of why all the pauses and long takes. I'm just trying to make sure I'm very clear about what I'm saying. That you don't have to be stuck with one or the other. You can have both. That's it. I don't have much else to say other than the fact that stay tuned. We got a whole lot of videos coming up throughout the month of October. A new video every day. Traveling, tech. I think I got both of that covered. I still have the video of the traveling dossier that I usually carry with me when I'm roaming about this planet. But I don't think I like the way it was shot. Some great outtakes though, involving birds, random strangers, and a whole lot of sunlight. But I'm not sure if I want to release that. Up there she goes again. In the middle of my monologue. How dare you? Anyways, that might be the sign that I've been going on too long. Enjoy the views, people. Safe travels while you can. I think I said that in the wrong order, but whatever. Oi. I think I might just leave that in there. Enjoy the views, people, and safe travels. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. Until next time, safe travels.